Hello everybody, my name is Danny Caudle. I'm going to talk today about triads, okay? So what triads are is just three notes played at the same time. And that's it, okay? So we can take three strings and then play those three notes and we get a chord. Okay, and so we can do this with any three strings, and all these are, this is all a D chord. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just focus on the high three strings right now, the G, B, and E string, and I'm using these three fingers just to pluck the strings. So the first finger goes on the G string, my middle finger goes on the B string, and my ring finger goes on the high E string. And what we're going to do is just look at patterns that we should already know, and if we don't know, then we got to learn them, okay? So what we're going to do is take a D pattern, and that's the first one. Okay, second one is we're going to play a pattern, the high strings on the A pattern, and then the last one is a E pattern, and that's it. So those are the three notes. Okay, so that concept right there is really big, okay, and there's a lot to work on with those three chords. With those three chord patterns, okay? That's what it is. And so what we're doing here is we're playing a D chord. We're playing a D chord with those three notes in a different order. And then we're going to play in the last combination is that one, okay? And those are all the possibilities. And what we can do is we can move that up a fret, and then we got the same pattern in a different key. Okay, so a good way, what we can do is we can actually look at these in larger patterns, right? So we can look at a D, this is actually a C, and that's a D. The D triad shares two chords, okay, which is a C chord and a D chord. Okay, I'd put my finger there. Okay. And the A pattern does the same, because these are all based around the cage system, right? And I've talked about the cage system. The only thing I want you to do is I'm trying to get the concept across that there's only one major chord formula. And we don't even have to know what it is. All we have to do is know that it shows up in a pattern on the guitar, in the form of notes, three notes, and you can play the combination of notes in three different ways, okay? And so if you want to think of it like A, B, C, B, C, A, and C, A, B, because if you go again, then you get A, B, C again. And so instead of A, B, C, it's 1, 3, 5. So this is actually 5, 1, 3, the notes, which would be So, Do, Mi, and this is Do, Mi, So. And this is Mi, So, Do. Okay, so you don't even have to memorize that. All you got to do is just think in terms of pattern, and then tackle it later. Unless you want to tackle the theory first. I prefer to play first and get the theory second. So whatever helps you doing this, okay? So anyways, learn this and ask me questions, okay? This is just to create a dialogue and an introduction to the topic. And if there's anything I can do to clarify anything, let me know, okay? But what the point that I'm trying to get across is just learn the pattern. It's a D pattern, and that's an A pattern, and that's a E pattern. And you could take the full chords and then just look at the high G, B, and E strings and look at the spacing there, okay? So that's an introduction to triads. I hope you learned something from this video, and again, this is to create a dialogue. If you see this and you have any questions, I'm excited to talk in depth about this subject, okay? So, I will hope to hear from you soon, okay? Thank you for watching.